Hello there. Well, today my pondering is about the moon. It's a full moon today, also the first supermoon of the year, the first of four, and it's a book moon. The Native Americans gave it that name because it's when the male deer began growing their antlers. And the first full moon after Midsummer's Day is very significant because it helps to illuminate the light of the sun and create abundance in all of life, in our lives and in nature. Midsummer is, as we know, a time of abundance. But when we have the full power of the sun, which is the fire element, which ignites our passions, our creativity, our wishes and desires, and brings us that full abundance of life, then the moon, which is that feminine aspect that increases our creativity, then we are fully in our own presence, in our own abilities, in our full functionality, just as nature is fully present in creating new life and has abundance of food to feed that new life, to feed their young, so that they can grow strong. So for us as humans, it's a time for our own growth and development into maturity. We also have the masculine aspect of the sun and the feminine aspect of the moon, as well as the fire element of the sun and the water element of the moon. We've got that marriage between those two aspects. For us, it represents the full mental capacities, clarity of thought, and the creativity, the flow of creativity within us. So that's a complete marriage, full abundance. So it's a wonderful day to be alive. What is also really wonderful about today is that we've had some really heavy showers, so it has brought that water, that cleansing power of the water. And then as the showers have left, abated, then we have the full power of the sun drying and cleansing with its own energy. So the water is feeding, it's creating that abundance, it's making everything around us flourish. Water that has been very much needed by nature. And the sun, the strength of the sun, is bringing that fire, igniting what we need into our lives. Some people who collect herbs say mugwort, which is a feminine herb. It helps with feminine issues, with female issues, sorry. But also it helps with dream state, helps with the intuition, helps with astral traveling. And the element of fire and the summer is also a time that represents the astral level of the auric field. So it's a time, again, that full abundance, that ability to shift in time and space. The people who collect herbs, whatever name that you want to give to those people, there's lots of names it can be. It could be a white witch, it could be a green witch, it could be, a druid, it could be anybody who believes in the power of nature in healing us. Mugwort, if it's collected after the first full moon, after the summer solstice, it is at its most potency because the moon illuminates the buds of the flowers. So it's a good time to pick it now to the full moon or after the full moon to help with astral traveling, with intuition, and with female issues and balancing the hormones. For now, I'd like to do a brief meditation, because the summer and the element of fire is also a good time to be with other people, to celebrate like people do around Midsummer's Day, and a lot of people are beginning to follow old ways of being, the ancient ways, and connecting with loved ones and like-minded people around fires, to celebrate, and to drum and sing and bring in the energies that are required at this time. So take a few deep breaths, putting your right hand on your heart and your left on your stomach, and breathing into your hands. And whether you've been outside or you've looked out the window at the weather, you've noticed the sun or the rain or both, the wind also. We have the full power of the elements at the moment in the northern hemisphere. We've had the sun, the rain, the wind, and the water, and fully embodying spirit, feeling centered within all of that. The masculine and the feminine of the sun and the moon, the four directions of the south for the summer, the west that's coming in the next season for autumn, and then as we go into winter, the north, and then we return to the east for the spring, and then back to the summer, completing cycles. But as we remain in midsummer in the south, the element of fire, imagine yourself now around a campfire on a clear summer's night. Notice the full moon, a beautiful yellowy orange, illuminating shining light deep within you, and the fire in the center, warming, but its sparks, its flames, igniting the energy around the group. And then feel that desire to stand and swear with the sound of the fire, the breeze in the trees. Breathe that energy deep inside into your spirit. Feel your spirit rising, the energy rising, the desire to dance and sing. And as you do so, those around the fire join in, singing and dancing, celebrating the power of the sun and the marriage of the sun and the moon, the marriage of those elements. The circle representing cycles of the seasons, cycles in your own life. And then calming as the sound drifts, the movement slows, each one around a fire sits and you pass the talking stick around the group, a stick that gives each person time to share and express. And when it's your turn, be aware of the things that you wish to share with the group, your desires for this year, those things that you are putting your energy into, your creativity, those things that you have sown the seeds of in the spring and now are flourishing in the summer. New projects, ideas, practices, whatever it is, new ways of being. And feel a moon illuminate those things that you speak about. That's right. And then each person has time to share, and the stick is passed around. And then, when it is complete, each person gives gratitude by nodding and smiling to each one present around the fire. That's right. Feeling that gratitude for each person present, feeling the gratitude for the energy from the sun, the nurturing and illumination from the moon, and everything you receive from all elements, the water, the fire, the earth, the air, and from spirit. And as the fire begins to burn low, notice it is time to return to your home. As each person goes in their own direction, you return back home, feeling your right hand on your heart and your left on your stomach. Breathing in deep into your hands, breathing that fire deep inside, and then bringing your palms together, rubbing them and feeling the energy warming and vibrant, and then wash that over your head, down your shoulders, down the center of your body, as far down, and allowing it to flow down into your feet. Breathe it in through your hands and then back into your heart. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.